What is up, YouTubers? This is me, FusionHadesEvolution. Once again, I have another illegal Beyblade combo for you. As you can see by the chrome wheel and by the stun face, this is a 0G illegal Beyblade combo. Now, it would look like it is just Archer Gargole, but it is not Archer Gargole. It is actually something way kind of different. As you can see by the title, it is an illegal synchron system combo, and the wheel that is used for the synchron system combo, or the illegal synchron system combo, it fits very well to some wheels and fits horribly to other wheels. That wheel is flame, as you can see. We have a knee track. Not really, it's not the first time it's been used, or that part, but the actual track has been, let alone has been, this is the first time it is used. This is 145 version 2. The reason it's 145 version 2 is that it comes from UW145, and UW145 has a 145 track on it. It is a variation of 145 to be exact. So if you take the upper wings or the UW part off of UW145, you're just left with an oddly designed 145 track. And that is what is in this combo. The 145 part, or the 145 track from UW145. And UW145, if anyone wants to know, comes with Killer B File, that's the Takartomi name, or the Hasbro name, Evil Befall, UW145, Eternal White Defense. There's a tip that I have not used in a long time, and this one is DS, and it's either Defense Sharp or Defense Spike. I'm going more for Defense Sharp, but I know that the D part in DS comes, or it is Defense, and the S part is either Spike or Sharp. But yeah, it is probably Defense Sharp. But the whole combo, or the whole name of the bay, is Flame Gargole 145 version 2 DS. It is the first time I'm using the Gargole stun face and the Gargole chrome wheel. I have not used I have not used any other parts. I have not used WSF and other illegal bait combos, nor SA165, nor Archer. I've used Archer before, but from Archer Grip C145S, and they have different colors, so that is why I have not used a black/dark purplish Archer, or dark bluish Archer. But yeah, that is Flame Gargole 145 version 2 DS. How good is this combo? The only way to find out, as you all know, and sorry for moving the camera, is to take apart the bay by a tool and talk about the layout, as I always do. Here we have the Gargole stun face. Not metal stun face, but a stun face. Then we have the Gargole chrome wheel, which is Gargole. Then we have Flame 145 in DS. So basically it's the second 145 DS, but not really, because the DS I'm using is kind of the same, but what is different is the 145 track. But yeah, just gonna move my layout a little bit. As you all know, I would like it to look as best as possible. But yeah, that is a good, layout of Flame Gargole 145 DS. I will start with the stun face. This is the Gargole stun face from Archer Gargole SA165 WSF. You can get the Gargole stun face from other bays. There's no Gargole metal stun face, so it would not be, wise to look for a Gargole metal stun face. Though there is another Gargole stun face. It is probably in the 0G Randomly Volume 2 series. I think it's Guardian Gargole M145Q, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's either Guardian Gargole 145Q, M145Q or M145SB. I might be totally wrong, but I know the other Gargole stun face comes with Guardian Gargole. But yeah, you can use any stun face you would like. You could use the Ifrit stun face, the Dragoon stun face, and other stun faces that you have or you know of. You can use metal stun faces as well. It would actually be better for the combo since it is already a heavyweight combo. It contains 2 wheels for Metal 5 Beyblade, and that includes 0G because the Gargole Chrome wheel is there. You can use metal stone faces like, for example, the Pirates of Roja metal stone face, the Saruman the metal stone face, the Griff, the Goring metal stone face, so on and so on and so forth. But yeah. Now we're on to the Gargole Chrome wheel. And it is one of these rare times where the Gargole Chrome wheel and the stun face being used actually match, or the names match. That's kind of what I meant to say. Just gonna, there we go. But yeah, you can use any other chrome wheel you would like, but the thing is, I know I've done illegal synchron system combos with Flame before. For example, Flame Revisor and another combo. I don't remember, but I've used Flame with Revisor before in a 0G Legal Beyblade combo, and Flame with another chrome wheel for another 0G Legal Beyblade combo. This time it is used with Gargole, and yes, I have some Flame wheels to spare, so that is kind of why I'm using Flame a lot. But yeah, not all chrome wheels fit with Flame though. That is kind of the weird thing. If I were to try every single chrome wheel and not obviously repeating with a 0G Random Booster Volume 1 base, because there are tons of Ifrates, tons of Saramandas, and etc. Not every single chrome wheel would fit with Gargole, or maybe it would, but you would have to be forced to use small tracks, because small tracks, when they would actually work, but then the bay would be unstable and not launch well, and either explode after being launched, or either explode in battle because of the pressure and it not being put in correctly or screwed on correctly. So really, only a few chrome wheels work very fine and can be used, good in illegal combo battles. But yeah, you can use any other chrome wheel, as I said, or as I'm saying, but you kind of have to consider the consequences, or that the toll it would take on the bay, whichever bay you're using, obviously, or you're making. Here's Flame. And it would be best to use Flame this time. If you try other wheels, for example, another weird combo for, I'm just trying to name one, Rock Gargole or Cyber Gargole, or I'm trying to name others, obviously, Ultimate Meteor Gargole, Thunder Gargole, Midnight Gargole, Torch Gargole, Poison Gargole. Not every single wheel will work with every other chrome wheel. For example, if you were to make a spiral revisor, it would not work because spiral is made in a way that cannot be synchroned or cannot work with other combos. Meanwhile, Flame is kind of flatter and nothing sticks out in front of it or on top of it, so it is fine to use. And the same thing happens with Cyber, those three, like, I guess the three, circle designs in Cyber, they don't let it to be with other chrome wheels and make an illegal synchron system combo. But yeah, only it would be best to use Flame, and if you do not have Flame, try to use other wheels that would work good. For example, Dark would be another good chrome wheel or metal wheel to use, and so on and so forth. And by the way, you can get Gargole from the Gargole chrome wheel in either the Guardian Gargole Bay from Random Booster Volume 2 or the Super Rare Bay Archer Gargole SA165 WSF. The same thing goes with Flame, but not really. I think Flame is used in some random boosters, but the best bet would be to get Metal Fusion Bays and Metal Master Bays. For example, Flame Big Size 230 WD, and Booster Pack Bays and Metal Fusion like Flame Ares, ED145 or 125 WD or something like that. But yeah. Then we have 145 version 2. Now I could have gotten the Hell/Hades Corbex 145 and call it 145 version 2. I could have done the same thing with Switch 145 track. But I just wanted to use 145 again, and since I've used it recently, I just wanted to name it the second version. But it really doesn't matter. It could be your first 145 track if you do not have another regular 145 and you just have Killer B-Foul as your first bay. Or if you have Switch 145 as your first track ever, you can get 145 from there. But yeah, You're gonna need Killer Befoul slash Evil Befall UWM45 EWD to have that 145 track, and you're just gonna need to take the UW part out, or the upper wings, and you're gonna be left with an oddly designed track. But yeah, then we have Defense Sharp or Defense Spike. It's probably Defense Sharp, but its name is DS. It comes with a few bays. One of the common ones is Hell/Hades Corbex 145 BD 145 DS. But it comes with other baits. For example, this white Gravity Perseus 85 DS, I believe, and so on and so forth. And it is used in other combos, so it is not the only way you can get them. But yeah, I will now show you how to make the bay. First, take Flame and Gargole, and as you can see, they fit very well. But if you were to take a Cyber, for example, as you see, the bladed or the wing designs do not let it synchrone to other combos. So that is why Flame is a top tier illegal combo maker in a way. But yeah, make sure they line up. In this case, they do, or they can. Then put the face you're using on. In this case, I'm using the Gargole Stun Face from Archer Gargole. Switch attack 165 wide semi-flat. Then put the 145 track and DS tip on. Then put that track and tip combination onto the bay. Screw it tightly with your hand, and then use a tool. I have a tool right here, and I'm just going to screw it as hard as possible. Not too hard though. You would not want to somehow get it stuck or mess up the bay somehow. And trust me, that can happen. So that is why I'm saying that. It's just gonna, and as you can see, it got out, or I screwed it way too much that it unscrewed itself. It just did it again. So as you can see, there are some ups and downs to this bay, but yeah, it can spin to the left and to the right, by the way. I've tried it, and Gargole is a good chrome wheel that can fit into the 0G launcher. I have now made Flame Gargole 145 version 2 DS, and I will now hand spin it. As you can see, DS is a decent, I guess, defense/stamina tip. Might not be the best, but I believe it's a decent top tier. Maybe not one of the recent top tiers, but yeah. That is Flame Gargole 145 DS's hand spinning version. I will now show you how it launches with a modified light launcher 2. And if it like explodes while being launched, then I'm sorry, but it tends to happen. Luckily, it did not do that, and with a light launcher 2, the modified one, and my first light launcher 2 ever, Flame Gargole 145 version 2 DS is spun, or is launched. Has been launched, actually, but yeah. The stats, well, Flaming Gargole synchron very perfectly, if I could say that, or very well. And none of them, not one of the chrome wheels or the wheels sticks out more than the other. Flame and Gargole are the same, like, you know, kind of height, or they stick out evenly. So they can make a pretty good defense. Not obviously an attack, because DS is not an attack tip. But yeah, it's a pretty good defense, actually. Even though Gargole was kind of made for an attack type bay. Archer Gargole SE 165 WSF. 145 version 2 gives it a little bit of a spoiler, or a chance to attack, because as you can see, it could be destabilized, or it is prone to attacks. And it's not like a regular 145 track. It does not have those scales, because it is from UW145. So it could be destabilized, or this bay could be destabilized. Also, DS might not be the best tip to use in this case. But yeah, the stats are pretty decent, and it can make a pretty decent defense bay, and maybe even stamina bay. I will now show you how it can spin to the left. And if it explodes somehow, you probably know why. It did not explode, and that is good. But yeah, that is Flame Gargole 145 version 2 DS. It can spin to the left and to the right, and it's a pretty cool bay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and favorite the video. Also share the video, because this is another cool bay, and I always make cool legal bay combinations. But yeah, hope you guys can stay tuned for other videos. I finally got one of my rare bay packages, so I will now be kind of celebrating my 150 subs and my 200th video. But yeah, hope you guys can stay tuned for that unboxing and other videos coming up soon. And this is FusionHadesEvolution, signing out.